Hi, everyone. It's 5:27 on Thursday, and this is your closing comment. I want to make it quick and just go over the day. So we had the second quarter GDP number, which was down 32.9%, which actually was favorable versus a 34 to 35 estimate. And as I mentioned, as I do every Thursday, we had continuing and initial claims for unemployment. And for the second week in a row, initial claims were up over 1.4 million, 1.434 versus last week's 1.416. And continuing claims, 17,180,000 versus 16,197,000, and that actually was revised down to 15.1 million. The bonds were down, challenging the all-time lows, and this afternoon, that's exactly where they closed. The 10-year closed at 0.54, which was a match for the all-time low. And Mr. Trump's tweet about moving the election, which took the futures from down about 200 when I originally started the call, took them to an opening of down about 325, bottomed out at minus 547, and we came all the way back and closed much closer to the high than the low, but still down 225. The NASDAQ was down, but by noon it was actually up on the day and finished up 45. The S&P finished down 12 after being down almost 40. And the Russell finished down 5.5, and the transports actually finished unchanged on the day, up or down less than $1. The oil was lower, closed $39.92, which was down $1.35. The gold got all the way down to 1930, but managed to close 1942.30, only down 11. And the silver closed down 96 cents at 23.36. But as usual, the big news was the US dollar. And as you can see, we were talking yesterday and the day before about it trying to maybe stabilize in here and work its way back to 95 or 96. That clearly didn't happen. After trading up here to 93.64, it collapsed down below 93 to 92.89 and closed just barely above 93 at 93.009. So less than 93.01 and down 42.5 cents. But the big news at the end of the day was the big four earnings, and they all beat. Apple beat top and bottom. The stock is trading at 406, a new all-time high, up $26. And they also announced a 4-for-1 stock split. Amazon, which blew away numbers and earned over $10 a share versus what was expected $1.83, is currently trading $32.10, up 176. Facebook beat, also new high. Right now trading $250, up 17, and Google, which is the worst of them, but also a beat, is trading $15.47, up 24. On the missing side of the ledger, we had Gilead, who missed top and bottom, and the stock was trading around 73 and change. Right now trading 70.35, down 266. Expedia missed and headed lower, but came back. And actually right now, even with its miss, is exactly unchanged from where it closed. So this is a real problem for the dollar. The pound is trading over 131. The euro is, let's just see where the euro closed today. The euro closed at 118 and a half, up about 7. British pound, as I said, around 131. It was up about a penny and a quarter at 130.09. So right there at 131. Bitcoin was down a little, but again, as I said, the dollar was the real issue here. Bonds, because the market was headed lower, actually traded higher in the flight to safety, and the bonds are well into that old trading range that we had pointed out for weeks on end before it broke to the downside. And let's just go to the weekly nearby, and you can see we're back up to the top of that trading range. The moving averages have crossed back to the upside, with the 5 going through the 20, and the high close in this consolidation was 182.18, and today we closed 182.10 with a high of 182.15. So we're right there. All right, everyone. Hope you had a good day. Hope you're long one of the big 4 or all of the big 4, and that you'll have a great morning. And I'll be back in the morning for the pre-opening comment. I'm just going to remind you, if you like the work, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. Thanks.